Hello, YouTube, my favorite people. Hmm. Hello, everyone. Angel, we're gonna see very soon. How are you all doing? Hmm. Our daddy. Yes, so Namide here. How not day? If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This is Linda. I see you on Instagram. Buki Sonya, how are you doing? Hmm. We're gonna have our first preaching. Eh? No. What do you need?
No, I have to go out. I need to be charging
What do you need
my
Bluetooth
YouTube
for?
videos. I have to send it to
You
my
need Wi-Fi, Abby.
in to block my ears.
Oh, I don't. I don't. But I won't disturb you. I'm not going to be too loud.
No, I have to be because I need to use the videos on my
Okay. Go to mommy study. You can go like this. It's just. But you won't see inside the study now.
where is the study?
The next room after your mom's room.
Okay.
How are you doing? So, first of all, before I start talking about our very interesting topic, I'm going to first of all sound a warning to everybody, especially on Instagram. Yesterday's video, I put it up, and people were insulting me over my hairline. Let me tell you something here. If you are watching me on YouTube, where you are paying to watch me, or on Facebook, where you are paying to watch me, you can insult my hairline. On Instagram, where you are watching me for free, if you talk anything that sounds like an insult, apart from carrying you and putting you front page and dragging your destiny, I will block you. But you know me, before I block you, Mati koko filia ye ta guitar. I will use your life and play guitar. So come with respect. Some of you were not brought up by your parents. You were feral children raised by warthogs and ground squirrels and all sorts of hyenas. Some of you don't. You just think you have parents. What you have is two people that mated and you were born. They are not your parents. Because parenting comes with parental responsibility. Not just put something inside something and do and enjoy yourself and then bring an olori buruku to the world. Me, I will say it the way it is. Because I'm 48 years old. There are people whose mothers are senior. There are people I'm older than some of your mothers and richer too. Take us sorrows, somebody said that the phrase you broke shame people. If you are not broke, it cannot shame you. The only reason why it is broke shaming is because you are broke. So try not to be broke. If you are not broke, can I broke shame $1? Can I broke shame Dangote? Can I even broke shame Obi Kubana? Can I broke shame Allen Onyema? Can I broke shame Simply Vic? Can I broke shame Mrs. Linda that bought $20,000 bag? Can I broke shame her? Why can I broke shame you? Because you be already broke. Poverty don't ruin your life as you did like this. Poverty don't draw map for your face. Tattoo. Some of you have been tattooed by poverty. Poverty has selected you as one of their own. That's why it is paining you that they are broke shaming somebody. Person will not fit chop. If you look at the people insulting, look at the caliber of the people that they troll me. One in hairline bent like downfall wiper. Orí bọ̀bọ́ yẹn dà kìdìgbà bí ìsàárè mọ́là. Orí ẹ̀ wá pẹlẹbẹ bí pákó àwọn àgànyìn. If you see this, I swear to God, I don't feel employ any of the people where I put up for my page where they troll me. I swear they are too they are too war to work as houseboy. The boy where they wash my car, clean, fine. Ask them. These are people's domestic staff. These are people's domestic staff that will come to my page and troll me. Me and you, if you see for real life, where they go, you feel near the gate. And they ask question. Now question and they ask. Someone said, but you have started this. That's how your brain works. And like I said, you have no parents. What you had is two people that copulated. And then one of them was supposed to remove something, but did not remove it on time. The result is you. So they just use freestyle, they raise you. Feral child. Ehana. Digbolugi. Abugije. Because if two parents invested not just money, time and conscience into bringing you up, you will know. My daughter, any day you see my daughter, go to somebody's live and insult them, or my son, bring it to my attention. I will flog them publicly. Because I invested time, money, and energy into bringing up my children. Anna Jones said, you are not well. It is your father that practiced withdrawal method and failed that it is well. It will not go better for you. If your father had mastered withdrawal method, you will not be here in this comment section telling your grandfather and your great grandfather that they are not well. Olori buruku, barapcho. Now, let me remind you. You insult me, I get paid. I insult you, I still get paid. And I insult better than you do. So what happens is you come to my page, you collect, you get embarrassed, disgraced, and I still get paid. How is this equation favoring you? Mention the part of the equation that is favoring you. Mention the part of this equation that is favoring you. I have a lot to talk about today, but if I don't address the iribus, we'll continue. We are here to focus, and I will focus. But first, I have to address. Someone say, why are we here, sir? Bimile can see, ask me again. See, I need you to understand that I love people who love me. I'm a very respectful person. But I switch polarity very quickly. You disrespect me, you collect. You respect me, I respect you back. I'm not on vacation. I'm in my mother's house. One of my daughters graduated. So as I'm sitting down here, I am the father of a graduate. Some of you did not graduate, and you are. As in, if you see one of the, I swear to God, the guy look like who 20K go show for in life. If you send out 20,000 naira, in life go change. Have I ever trolled Buki Shotte? Have I ever trolled Oju Baby? Have I ever trolled Belinda? The answer is no. Why? Because they respect me and I respect them. What do I require of you when you come to my live? Contribute to the topic. Don't bring a new topic nobody asked you. If you are interested in raising a topic, you have your own page. Go to Instagram, click live. Someone said, you mean your stepchild? No, my child. My child. And my daughter said one thing to me yesterday night. because we invested so much in making her graduation a very wonderful affair. So she came to me last night crying in tears. At a point, I was afraid, you know. And she was like, "Thank you so much for everything you've done for me. You've always been there for me." And she said something. She said she feels bad for my daughter Adu, who missed out on me being a father to her. That was the part that touched me the most. It was sad that my other daughter could not experience the joy of being my daughter. I was touched beyond any. She said it. Dr. Namdi was there and Tastebuds was there when she said it. That was the best, as in all the money I spent, as in forget my watch that I spent money to buy. That was that one line was the best value I've ever gotten for any money and time and investment I've ever done in my life. Just that one line. Thanks for being there for me. Thanks for being my father. And I can only, she was crying, feeling sorry for my other daughter from my ex, that she feels sorry that she missed out on being my daughter. I was touched. I have never been that touched. As in, no matter what I spent, my time, you don't know what it is to raise a teenager. You don't know what it is to raise a teenager. You will go up, you will come down. Sometimes they will make you happy for 10 minutes, and they will make you angered for 15 minutes, and they make you sad for 20 minutes, and then they make you happy again. It's a roller coaster of emotions. And we saw her through university. And then we went and we had a party for her. I'm coming to attend to Bobrisky. You know, people who are used to me will just hear me rant. And inside this ranting, I'm ranting, make una dey hear word. I'm older than you, I'm more experienced than you. Learn something. It's not until I bring Bible and start saying, open Luke 1 chapter 5, before you start. Listen to the words that I'm telling you. So I flew down 5 people to attend my daughter's graduation. Me and her mom, my mother-in-law, Baby Freeze, and Amarachi. In this economy, her mother brought spring rolls, cookies, and guess what? She brought them from Lagos, not ready-made because they'll be bad, freshly wrapped and frozen so that she can fry them just before the graduation. So everybody gathered. You know, it's Abuat, so we're not allowed to have alcoholic wine. So we had the fruit juice wine. And I gave a toast. Before, in that morning, that particular morning, we attended the convocation, and there was a valedictorian, a beautiful young, not too tall lady. She had a 5.0 CGPA in aeronautic engineering, and she gave a vote of thanks. And I told my daughter, I said, you were not on that pulpit. As a matter of fact, when they were counting first class, you were not there. But I believe in you. I also went to university. I told them there, I said, the only award I won in the university was most popular boy. My mother was there, I said it to her. And my wife and my mother-in-law, I said, the only award I won, final year, University of Ibadan, most popular boy. I don't know if my mother threw it. I left it in my mother's office. I don't know if my mother threw it away. I no win award for book. I no win valedictorian. But I was popular. And I fed on that popularity. I'm still popularity today. If they are doing popular people in Nigeria, at least bad as bad, I go enter top 50. So I said to my daughter, I said, what is important to me is you finish school, you have a degree. I'm proud of you. And I believe in your future. All her friends were there. We had fun. I recorded some of it. And I'll put it on when I'm done. So when you come to my life, because I dey wear face cap and I dey wear t-shirt and I dey come here, I no be your papa mate too. In many things, even if your papa get money past me, which I doubt, he not popular reach me, I still have some edge, some card over your father. So think very well before you come and troll me. Think very well before you come and troll me, because you will lose. I will make money on your head. Someone was now like, Daddy Freeze, he pained you. That's why he removed the video from Instagram. No, he did not pain me. I removed the video from, is the video not on YouTube? Is the video not on Facebook? It's because you are watching the video for free on Instagram. That's why you're trolling. Go and watch it on YouTube where views matter. Go and watch it there. Then you can troll me and look at answer comment at the enter comment section for YouTube or even Facebook. When you are paying money to watch, then you can see anything you like. But you are watching something for free on Instagram instead of you to even appreciate and learn the lesson. And if there's no lesson for you to learn, enjoy the entertainment. You cannot tell me that my videos are not entertaining. If not, why are 547 people watching on Instagram and 599 on YouTube, on Facebook, 600 now on Facebook, 126 on TikTok, and 400 and something on YouTube? If it's not entertaining you, why are you watching? So, please just mention anybody who is being dumb. Let me remove them. Someone say, when you can pay, you can misbehave. Absolutely. If you are watching DSTV and you're not happy, you send them, they have a customer care. Why do you think Daddy Freeze has no customer care? Something you're watching for free. What do I need customer care for? Hey, Ikiri Lawrence, I'm supposed to have called you. Please forgive me. Sorry, my schedule has been so crazy. So, let us come to what brought us here in the first place. Let us have this very, very important conversation about the mummy of Lagos. YouTube people, since you people are to watch me, let me give you the best view. Sorry, don't mind the TV at my back. It's my mom, one of the rooms in my mom's house. So I just corner myself here. I want to ask Bob a question. Why are you passing Seme border? What happened to the normal airport? This bothers me. It worries me. And I'll say why. You see, how do you end up complicating your life to the point where nobody they chase you, you begin run? As in, how? This is a story of self-sabotage. This is a story of self-sabotage. This is a story of someone who snitched on themselves. And it is a lesson for us all. I don't have any problem with Bobrisky. As a matter of fact, Bobrisky is somebody I like. And I've said it over and over again. But we have gotten to a point where if we don't learn a lesson from where we are, we can never go forward. If we don't learn a lesson from the available information that is before us, we will not learn. You see, this life, you cannot not care about people around you. I was reading this article. I said I was going to read this to you. According to the publication, the police publication, Nigerian Immigration Service intercepts Idris Okuneye Bobrisky at the Seme border whilst attempting to flee the country. In keeping with its commitment to securing the borders, Nigerian Immigration Service (NIS) intercepted Okuneye Idris Olanrewaju, otherwise known as Bobrisky, at the Seme border over an attempt to exit the country. The service wishes to inform the public that Okuneye Idris is a person of interest over recent issues of public concern. He is undergoing interrogation and will soon be handed over to the appropriate authorities for further action. The service assures the public that it will continue to be civil and professional in its statutory responsibility of manning the country's borders. And this was signed by DCI KT Udo, Service Public Relations Officer, Service Headquarters, Abuja, 21st of October, 2024. You see, this matter could have been avoided. This matter could have been avoided. This matter started with Bob not paying back money that he borrowed. There are 550 people watching me on YouTube, 577 on Instagram, 584 now on Instagram, about 135 on TikTok, and 657 on Facebook. If any of you is owing money right now, I beg you, pick up your phones and send the person you are owing money and tell them, I have not forgotten. I will pay you your money. Even if the money is not yet due, do it. Learn to reassure people who you are owing. Learn to reassure. Now, when you cannot pay back, sometimes you cannot pay back. I'll tell you a story. There was a lady called Awazi, or there is a lady called Awazi. She used to work for Sound City. I recruited her to work with me on a job on Cool FM. And I was supposed to pay her 240,000 naira. I remember. By the time the job folded up, they were owing me money nobody paid. I called her and I begged her. I said, I'm sorry, my sister. This was I think 2017. I'm sorry, my sister. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I couldn't pay that money back. As you all are aware, as I not feel raise the money from the work, I suppose use my money, pay him. Where the money? 2017 was one of my hardest years. Any cloth where you see me wear for 2017 was either a gift or my old cloth from previous years. I not buy one t-shirt. I not buy boy sass. I not buy pint for 2017. It was one of my hardest years. 2018 was an equally hard year. 2016 was the beginning of the dip. 2016 was hard. 2017 was the incline like this. 2018, the nosedive continued. 2019, course correction, and it started to rise gradually. 2020, COVID came. 2021, we had a case of cancer in the family. I was running around trying to raise money to take care of the person. I almost sold my car in 2021. 2022, I was now stable. How many years later? I called this lady up. I said, I've been owing you this money for a while. Forgive me. Please send your account. She did not bother me for it. She did not harass me for it. She never said anything about it. She left me with the money. But I know I was owing her. I didn't have the money to pay. COVID did not affect me negatively, but there was a lot of confusion. Financially, I wouldn't say COVID affected me negatively. But you see, even though I made money in COVID, remember I'm coming from 3 years of struggle. So when you first start making money, you are clearing out the suffering of the last 3 years. Then 2021, where I would have been okay, we now started treating a cancer case in the family. If you have ever treated cancer before, for any member of your family, you will understand what I'm talking about. There was a time our family member was sick. You can imagine how much dollar was then. Dollar was maybe 300 naira or 350 to $1. We took the person to a hospital and deposited 500K minimum deposit. We believed that 500K will be able to. By the time we got there the next day, they said we're owing them 250K already. We raked up a bill of about 3.5 million, which is about $10,000 in about 5 days. So those of you abroad, I will explain it in dollars for you so you can understand. In 5 days, 10K. This is not part of the cancer treatment. This is the emergency treatment. This is not chemo. This is not chemo. This is not radio. This is an emergency. If we could not afford to stabilize the patient, the person would have passed on. I was about to sell my car. Luckily, some money came in from other places. I couldn't work because it was every day to the hospital. Taste buds were affected. I thank God, to the glory of God, the person has been in remission for 3 years now. But we know what we went through that year. 2022. See me like this. The thing is not that you owe. I was on the phone with Allen Onyema that they've ordered that it takes them 500 days to produce. 500 days is like 2 years. 365 times 2 is 7 months. If you remove like 1 year, 4 months. So the plane is parked for 1 year, 4 months. Meanwhile, the plane was bought. Part of the money used to purchase the plane is loan. So there's no billionaire. So there is nobody who doesn't owe money. It is foolhardy to believe that you can run a business without owing money. It's not possible. You will owe money. My network is very bad. I'm so sorry about that. Is it bad like that on? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. How is it on YouTube? Is TikTok okay? Pop my money gone on TikTok so I can see that people are enjoying the message. Please forgive me. Can you guys manage network? I'm not at home. Please. It's stable on TikTok. Don't send me Rose. Send me money gone. I'm asking you for money. You're telling me Rose. Rose call. Rose any. I need money gone. If you're watching on YouTube, someone say YouTube too is bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. I am not at home. So I am far away. Okay? All man they owe. Everybody they owe. It is not about owing. Those of you on Instagram, If you're struggling with the view, please go to youtube.com/Daddy Freeze Teaches. I think it's slightly better there. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and buy my super chat, super stickers, and super likes. I know they hotel. I did my mama house. My mama house be like hotel, abi. No, this is my mom's house. This is my mom's house. Okay. So, what I was talking about back then is everybody they owe money. Who is this person that is sending me twang, twang, twang? Let me just, sorry, let me mute that. Okay. If I hear that twang again, I know that. So, it's not about owing. It's about how you manage your creditors. How can you threaten person will borrow you money? Saying you will say that the person want to kiss you. It's like in this life, you don't she bobo lad faisani. How do you tell somebody that is owing you money that do your worst? All of you listening to me today, I beg you, no matter what you are doing, never threaten anyone to do their worst. Never ever threaten anyone to do their worst. You don't know what somebody's worst is. E get some people wey fit sign. Please, where is this noise coming from? Sorry, YouTube. Let me check if it is this particular phone. I'm so sorry. There might be a bit of a breaching. Okay, I think it was YouTube, so I've sorted it out. Please. So, like I was saying, whatever happens, whatever you do, never ever dare anyone by telling them, go and do your worst. You don't know what somebody's worst is. You are not aware. Now you're weary. Now you don't know where another person will if you reach. For your mind like this, you go crazy, go do this, go do that one. Inu wala mo. Mo no any. Now inside us, we know. We don't know the inside of other people. Now, I want you to say this to me. Your creditor or the person you borrowed money from or the institution you borrowed money from is your boss. Say that with me. Whoever borrowed you money is your boss. Whether you that live in mortgage homes in the UK, the bank is your boss. You will borrow money, do business for Nigeria, the bank is your boss. Papa will borrow money from Pekin. Your child is your boss. Whoever lent you money is your boss. Now only Nigeria, now they see person go borrow money. It's called borrow pose. You know when we're growing up, borrow pose is I borrow your shoe. Why is it to pose? Nigeria borrow pose is I borrow money from you, I still they pose for you. Whoever borrows you money is your boss. Everybody abroad, you have many bosses. Organic bogon. But like I'm telling you, it's not a bad thing to borrow. The richest people on earth. Let me tell you how them Elon Musk do. Musk know that if they make $1 million, their tax is like $5,000. Half of it goes as tax. At that $1 million level, your tax is like 49. So half of your money is going to the government. So what they do is they get paid in shares. They don't get paid in naira, in dollars. Then they will now take the shares. They will not sell the shares, because if you sell the shares, you pay tax on it. They will not sell the shares. They will now take the shares to the bank. And what they really need to survive is maybe $200,000. So they will use the shares as collateral and borrow $200,000 from the bank. That $200,000 is interest free, tax free. You don't borrow, you don't a loan, you don't pay tax on a loan. So his money is still there accumulating as stock. He's not liquidating it. Anything, if he wants to buy a car, he will borrow money on his stock. They give him they don't pay him the money, they pay the car. Don't see more than $10,000. Loans, big loans, because loans are interest free. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Loans are interest free. So I'm sorry, I'm losing the audience on YouTube and I'm feeling bad. I've lost Instagram now. TikTok, you are watching, I'm watching for free. Pop my money gun. I can see they are seeing me on TikTok. Okay, Instagram is back. And I'm hoping YouTube comes back. Look at this dingbat. Sir, your network is no good. Throw your phone away. It no go better for your papa. We climb that a wure where your mama be take born ogunfe like you. Throw your phone away. If I sell my phone, it will pay every rent of all family members in their different bend down, face me, I face you, where they live. Do you know the phone I'm using? iPhone 16. You did not see me the day I unwrapped it. I should throw away my iPhone 16 because your father decided to raise a goat. Talk to me. You want to be stupid, I will cure it today. I should throw away my iPhone 16. What are you seeing here? This is 15. If I sell these two phones, I will feed every member of your family. Not the minimum wage in our family then. How much is 70,000 naira in a year? 840,000. iPhone 15 now is about 1.8 million. iPhone 16 is 2.5 million. Add the two together and see how many of your wage earning family members are we feed in a year, including your rent. Lori buruku oshi. Badly brought up. Cow. Elebi. Erikina. As I see, look at how he's talking. You see, he wasn't parented. His parents mated. Just the way two hedgehogs will mate in the woods. Just the way two foxes will mate. There's no evidence of parenting in his life. Koshi. Please let me continue. For the sake of those people, call me the charm. Thank you for popping my money guns. You see these people that are popping money guns, they will not insult. How do you come to somebody's life? Is it my I'm in Ekiti State that I even have network? You should be grateful to God that I have network. I'm in Ekiti State. I'm giving you this life for free. What are you paying on Instagram to watch the live? Tell me, what are you paying? You are paying nothing. It's free. And then you come and discourage me by saying, throw your phone away. Your network is bad. How many people in Ekiti State have network, if not for the fact that I'm in Afe Babalola University? The network I have in this Afe Babalola University, some of you don't have it in the towns and cities that you are in. The person watching, is it not with his 2,000 naira data? So please let me continue with the message. So everybody, no matter how big, as you they see Elon Musk, they owe money. There's nothing wrong with owing money. There's absolutely nothing wrong. Somebody say, time and data is not free. I should pay them. Folafolu. Folafolu, I beg you in the name of God, unfollow me on. Did I beg you to follow me? If I beg you to follow me, then you have a case. Then you can say I should pay you. Did I beg you to follow me? Did I in any way ask you to follow me? Why should I pay you? So that you will not have this thought will not arise in your otherwise vacuous cranial cavity that in other humans is occupied by a brain, in order not to frustrate the gaseous substances between your two ears, since there's no gray matter there, in order for me not to irritate the yogurt that they poured inside your head at birth, because nothing else was filling up the vacuum, I will assist you by blocking you, so you will not have to conjure such thoughts in your mind that I owe you anything. So Folafolu, wa shori buruku kuni, wa rare kuni, gba rapture. Very good. So can we please continue? Somebody says, see anger. Why am I angry? Angry with a riffraff. Someone has dare not eaten is angry with the government, but cannot transfer his anger to the government because he cannot see them. Then he looks at me and transfers his anger to me, not knowing that that thing the government to you is small. By the time I'm done with you, you'll be looking for a rope and sniper. Now you go define this night. You could just realize that this life where you come now waste of time. So can I continue? Please don't be angry if I insult. It works. It's the only way you calm this body. You see, I give you minutes of yabbing. This is what your parents should have given you over a period of 20 years as they were raising you. But since they failed, allow me to course correct for you. So listen to the message. The message is very important because some of you still enter this trouble again tomorrow. You can't be like saying, "I'm not get advisor." When you are owing money, manage your situation well. The UK is so bad, and the US, that if you owe money for 1 or 2 or 3 months, they can put foreclosure on your house. Are you aware of that? So that person owing you money always has an upper hand, whether it's an individual or a bank or whatever institution it is. That person owing you money is your boss. Let me continue with the conversation now. So Bobrisky, in that instance, made a terrible error. threatening the person that they're owing money. You don't do that. Someone said if you miss your mortgage for 2 consecutive months, they will take your house. So, secondly, I say this all the time. Cho, cho, cho. Avoid cho, cho, cho. Avoid having unnecessary conversations so you will not need to make unnecessary explanations. Say that after me. Avoid unnecessary conversations so you will not need to make unnecessary explanations. Avoid waiting for cause shalaye. You see, imagine a man gets home drunk and goes into his sister-in-law's bed and sleeps there with his sister-in-law. And his sister-in-law does not realize that the husband of the house had entered her bed and did not do anything. The wife now wakes up in the morning and goes to see her sister and opens the door and sees her husband in bed with her sister. Even though they did not do anything, shalaye go many. Abi shalaye no go many. Shalaye go many. The sister go to shalaye say, I did not know he entered my room. The husband to go shalaye say, now the drink where I drink, I thought I was in your room, but nothing happened. That shalaye, you can avoid it. You can avoid that shalaye. Somebody say you go menu, I go plenty. So avoid that shalaye by not getting drunk. Avoid that shalaye by locking your door as if you are the sister-in-law. Avoid that shalaye by, if you are drunk, manage to sleep in the parlor or in the floor, not in the bed of your. At least coordinate yourself. It will avoid the shalaye. You go borrow money. Then you don't talk plenty talk. You will go prison. Do you realize, guys, do you realize that a lot of people feel that Bobrisky's going to prison was unnecessarily harsh? Do you guys realize that Bobrisky's going to prison was unnecessarily harsh? Who else agrees? It was unnecessarily harsh. Even Bobrisky. But you see, that prison where you don't go, you can't tell people say you no go onto bragging rights. Many people did the same thing he did and walked. It was unnecessarily harsh. They should have given him the option of a fine, in my opinion. Now you have learned. You've been to the prison and you've come out. You can't go, they tell people say you no go to prison. You can't make them summon Oga of prison, Oga of police, Oga of EFCC. Dude, cut the talking. Cut the talking. And that's for every one of us. Listen and learn. Now, everybody that believed that you were unjustly sentenced now believes that you have to go and serve the sentence you unjustly served. How do you put yourself in that kind of trouble? People believe, I guarantee if you carry 100 people, out of 100 people, to 60 believe that Bobrisky was unjustly sentenced. I'm saying the sentence was harsh. The sentence was harsh. They should have given an option of fine. Who believes that Bobrisky's original sentence was too harsh? Raise your hands. Who believes that Bobrisky's original sentence was too harsh? Let me see. Everybody so far. Josh Kesek, Faith, Shades of Grain. Everybody's raising their hands. Even on TikTok. Everybody believes Tolu Honiki, Ifin Wankwo. Not one person has said they don't believe that their sentence was. So Bobrisky was, you had people's sympathy. You guys are not getting my angle. Bobrisky had people's sympathy. Even though people do not agree with his way of life, even though people do not agree what he stands for, they all agree almost unanimously that the sentence on him was harsh. They should have given him a 20 million naira fine and let him go home or put him on house arrest. That 6 months in prison was harsh. It's not the harshest possible, because the harshest possibility is the 6 months and the fine. So we do the two. But you should have given him a fine of 20 million and told him to and put him on house arrest. Amen. So people were sympathizing with Bob. I felt sorry for Bob. I even called my lawyer and I said, bro, what can be done at this stage for this guy? The comment section say 20 million is too much. So where he wants him, he go find them. But make it they send down the arrow down of make it go look for 20 million. You don't understand what they talk. Make it run the errand up and down of going to look for that 20 million. Make him body day ground is better than make the lock come. Let me tell you something. If they give somebody like Bobrisky option of 20 million naira fine or 6 months in prison, Walai Bobrisky go pay that 20 million. He go pay that 20 million. Most people will pay any amount of money to prevent them going to prison. And that way, the state can now get some money. You know, say when person go prison, now federal government money go chop. You go chop their lights. You go chop. But when you pay a fine, that 20 million can be used to take care of 400 prisoners. I don't know if I'm making sense to you. So why I'm advocating for a fine is the fine will prevent Bobrisky from being a guest at a. Do you understand? So much more sense. But you see, that prison sentence was now given to Bob. Bob now served the prison sentence. He now snitched on himself. Now he's now running through Seme border. They've now arrested him. Caused so many own goals. As in, it's like a match was played. Bob was put in the middle of the field. And he was supposed to play for a team. And Bob has consistently scored like 12 own goals. First of all, you hear that it is illegal to spray the naira. You go spray them now. You don't already put yourself unnecessary trouble. ẹni tán fẹ́ sun jẹ tó ń fepo rárá, person wey dey wan fry chop dey rub himself. So one of the things that we need to learn from this Bobrisky saga is stop scoring own goals. It's a very important point. Now, you've put yourself in trouble. You've now diligently served the sentence that was before you. You now drag files and in papa. You need to understand that people love files because of his input into the people's struggle. Let me tell you, it takes a lot to bring down somebody like Files that has fought for the people before. If it's somebody like Daddy Freeze, people not send me because I not to fight for people. Now, church, my own purpose, not to remove religion as the thinking process of the Nigerian. Amen. So you can't go mention Files with your mouth. Waiting concern you. I said, how do you talk so much to somebody you don't know? Ruby Black said, normally we don't send you. Just like nobody send your papa. I dey look your account now. You be like who they lie in state. We did have in time bound. Normally we don't send you. Oku Town Council, who sent you? See, head like Tinkoriko. Normally we not send you. Who send your papa? Elebi. Smello. Come out for here, Joe. See, I want to say a prayer for everybody listening to the sound of my voice today. Nirogun far. We will not see the war of using hand to pull things to ourselves. Ogun afowo far. Bobrisky is his own village people. Bobrisky is his own village people. Say this prayer. Nirogun afowo far. It's like Bob offended somebody, that person can't shake me for him. Because this to me now, as in, it started with you spray money. Before you know it, they don't put hand for your matter. Before you know it, you don't go confess. Before you know it, you don't go prison. Then only you can't go prison. Can't call person, can't tell and say you don't go prison. Can't involve files. Can't involve files, papa. As in, how do you do this? Then they can't tell you, say make you apologize to files, papa. Then you can't talk, say no be you still talking. Then they say immigration don't. Bob is the weapon fashioned against Idris. Please pop my money if you're enjoying the live. Please, please, please. This entertainment bragging, I get it. I get it. I get it. So, I want to. Now, he did it for social media relevance. I would rather be unknown than to be known as the person who ruined his own chances. So I have a few people. I'm going to bring a few people onto the conversation so that they can say one or two things. Please remember to be respectful because you are not just respectful to me, you are respectful to other members of the audience who are watching live. So please kindly don't send me a request if you are in a badly lit place or if you don't have good network. Please don't send me any request. Somebody say, what if Bobrisky prank us? So police to prank una. So I have Mary Gold with us right here. Mary Gold, how are you doing? Mary Gold, come be like say your network was past my own. Bad past even my own.
Daddy, please.
I did hear you. Okay, what is your take?
Nigeria network. Good afternoon. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mary Gold. How are you going? How are you doing?
I just came in. I'm fine. I just came in right now. I just saw the topic, but I know Joy from the beginning, so I really don't know anything I want to talk because I just joined right now. Like 10 minutes ago.
Okay. Well, you know the topic. Call me back then.
Okay, thank you.
All right. God bless you, my sister.
Thank you, sir.
Those of you who know the topic, I beg, make una come put mouth. Those of you who know the topic, I beg, make una come put mouth. I don't know how to add people on Facebook. I've really struggled with it. I want to add people on Facebook. Let's hear if anybody wants to join on Facebook. Let me even have some people on Facebook. Okay, we have somebody here on Instagram. Facebook, if you're watching on Facebook and you want to join, please send a request on Facebook. Go ahead, my brother. What are your thoughts?
Good evening, everyone.
Hey, I'm on network, no good. Yes, good evening. I hear you.
Opportunity to be here with you. According to what you said, this is a major. Bob is the one that affected because this whole issue started from when he got the award, and after the award, I believe he would have declined the award. Now, for him not to decline the award, and then the whole paparazzi, the whole frenzy that came with the award, okay, fine. Moving on, he would have just apologized to Femi Falana, the Sun. Just apologize in peace and let peace reign and let everything just go, just like that. But you don't really apologize when they pop up and down. There's some things you do that you cannot even try to you can't run away. This Nigeria will do. As if they complain Nigeria be like this, Nigeria is like this, Nigeria is like that. If Nigerians, if the law enforcement just want to do the right thing, they know what to do. They know how to go about it. They know what to do. So you can't just think you can do something. You've been doing it, you have been doing it. They cover them, but the thing don't turn back, they don't go beyond. It's not beyond what they can cover him. So this is just is the one I just pray it gets over with it. I just pray so. I pray so.
I also wish him well. I don't have any problem with Bobrisky, and I don't wish for anything but we cannot continue like this. Somebody has to learn from this very terrible mistake.
It talks too much. It talks too much.
Ronke, how are you doing? Ronke, welcome to the live. What are your thoughts?
I'm fine. I have to come to where the light is today.
Yes, so welcome. And I think my former schoolmates.
Listening to you everywhere. Listening to you on Facebook, listening to you on Instagram. I see not only that the face there on social media. Make our phone.
How are you doing? My former classmate and colleague, if I got that correct, Atilola Gumbiade. Atils, I don't know if I can see you. His mom was my boss in BCOS for 5 years. While he was my colleague, we went to uni and secondary school together. So he's also on the live. I don't know if you can hear me. Attils.
I think the network.
The network is very bad. Anyway, my sister, what are your thoughts concerning this Bobrisky matter? As the police, as the immigration service have now said that they apprehended him at Seme border in a public statement, and they've now said they're handing him over to the relevant authorities. What are your thoughts? What do you think he did wrong? What do you think he can do to correct the situation? And what's the way forward, in your opinion?
You see, you have said it all, to be honest, but now let me just chip in something. You see, with Bobrisky, the problem I can identify with him, this is coming from our Yoruba adage that says it's always hard to straighten a smoked fish. You understand? It's always hard to straighten a smoked fish. He has been getting away with a lot of things in this our society because of this godfatherism. Okay. Sometimes they don't know when to stop. Always make them feel like they are so untouchable. Okay. Until it backfires once in a while, which is not always backfiring because they are these people. You should have been wondering some years back, as in, what did this person chop when they make hands stand gidigba to anybody, anytime, this chest for anyone for our society? You'll be wondering what is the backbone? Why are they always like too confident in misbehaving in the society? And they always get away with it. You get away with that we get away with we get away with anything like that. You get away with anybody. You know that adage in English. It is because of their backbone. That is what pushes them. That is their motivation. That is, they just feel untouchable. They feel invisible to do a lot of things. You remember in case one time when in Drew party, where they want to shut the place down for you. You remember that year?
I was invited. I still have the invite at home. I was invited.
Okay. Why couldn't he be detained then or arrested or anything? Because of all this fatherism backing them up. The authorities, they threatened then, have you forgotten? They went to shut the place, they went to do a lot of things, they wanted to apprehend him. All this, nothing could be done. And he was beating chest, talking to everybody, talking down on everybody. Why? Because the godfathers are there. The godmothers are there. So this one, all I could see is simple. So the godfather or whoever is backing him up is telling him the way these people are taking these things, if you can jump out. Because the thing has turned to Nigeria as a whole. I'm trying to buy some word in English here. This word don't become societal, you don't become social media, you don't become flexo. Say, if you feel you're a deal, better for you. They are trying to tell the power no reach like that because of the noise. They have apprehended him again. You have said it all. Bob is disturbing risky. Bob is disturbing Idris. Bob Idris Bob Idris because Idris Idris, unfortunately, Bob at Idris 5 and 6 anyone. Until tomato ti wo ẹ̀wọ̀n tí ò fẹ́ lọ yẹn bóyá tó bá wá dé ẹnu àwa dákẹ́ díẹ̀ kí lèèyàn ṣe ń lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n tó ń dé tó ń sanra tó tún wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa bú wa ní society ṣé tọ́wàgùn lẹ́nu lé fádà wa mọ́ sìn. So the point now is the question you ask is kí ni mo rí sí bó ṣe mú sìn. The case will go forward. Social media, social media is powerful. Social media is powerful. It's a powerful tool. I'm telling you. If not for social media rants and the noise, you think people want to carry case now. But social media, want to experience power of social media right now that you can't underestimate. You can't underrate social media anymore like those days. Now, no, social media is getting more powerful in our society, and they have to respect that. And my cases don't have a carpet that but nísìnyí ọmọ pa ni dákẹ́mọ́. Ọmọ pa ni dákẹ́mọ́. George got in Suraki, ọlọ́pàá ń Suraki, governor gan sìn, ó ń check ara rẹ̀, don't watch everybody sìn. Àwọn ọmọ Twitter ò ní ìyàwó ní bàbá wọn rán anybody. tí àwọn bá gbé orí sí wọn tó bọ̀ lójú àwọn Twitter wọn sí wọn ọ̀rọ̀ age wọn ọ̀rọ̀ status so nísìnyí tí ẹdẹ Facebook bá dákẹ́ Instagram ò ní dákẹ́ tí Instagram bá dákẹ́ Twitter máa gbé gbóná ni so nísìnyí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wọn ò ní choice than to answer us. Idris ló fọwọ́ fa gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí because even gan tó bá tún tẹ́ if you notice at that stage wọ́n ní kó bẹ Fálànà yẹn ní case will have been off again. Kí ló stop irú bọ́ọ̀bù yẹn láti bẹ Fálànà kí ló stop ẹ̀ kí ló stop lọ́ọ̀yà láti ti bá kọ statement tó máa kà. It wasn't like that. I'm sorry, or I didn't mean it. It was misconstrued. It was, it was misconception. Exactly, we would have laughed over it. Too big. That tells you, I want to let people here on shower your kekere. Àwọn tó wà lẹ́yìn wọn ṣáwọn èèyàn kékeré torí pé wọ́n ní pé èèyàn gidi ló wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ àbí tí ì bá ṣe èèyàn kékeré àbí tí ì máa ṣe èèyàn wọ́n kọ statement fún kókà kó dẹ̀ tán síbẹ̀ àwọn yẹn máa dá stage wọ́n máa sọ pé ìyẹn ń tọrẹ ẹ̀ máa ní bàbá yẹn máa tọrẹ ẹ̀ máa ní.
We are struggling with the network.
Daddy Freeze.
We are struggling with the network, but another lady has joined us. Kindly share Nkiru, if I got that correct. Nkiru, what are your thoughts? If you're watching on TikTok, please pop my money guns, support our channel. Big shout out to the people who have popped my money gun so far. Puri3 popped one money gun and call me the champ. Call me the champ. Thank you so much. Okay. Over to you, Nkiru. What are your thoughts? Kindly keep the conversation in English. They are complaining on TikTok, even though I understand Yoruba. And even though I don't encourage, I'm Yoruba, and sometimes I speak Yoruba too. So go ahead, Nkiru.
Okay, Daddy Freeze, what I have to say is I think Bob allowed the hype to get into his head. He's now living for, because he's always talking about haters, and then he's always wanting to prove a point to the haters. And I feel like Bob has been on this street of internet too long to be concerning himself with certain issues, the things you look at and you just keep moving because. You make us, well, he says he's big and he has this house in Pinnock and all that. There are things that you should be above. But with all what we're seeing now, it's all just, mouth. Because if you're owing somebody and the person is asking for their money, you need to be, you borrowed this money. When you came to the person, you were asking. When it was time to pay, you're now trying to be like, you don't know who I am. Go and do your worst. And then the worst has now put you into, things that are just spiraling over. Like it's one thing from this whole case is one thing to another. The information of where he was or how he served his term or where nobody should have known that, because I'm sure even the Godfather, whoever he is, we have people that already know who this person is just through the phone record. They already have that. I'm sure some people would have dug that out. So he's going to bring this person out, somebody that doesn't want to be known or doesn't want to be, talked about. He's being talked about. And now you're making people, everybody's looking for who this person is because you talk too much. Because you feel like you're one of the girls. You want to be the it girl. You can be the it girl, but then there are things that you need to keep to yourself. This is supposed to be top, secret, like information that you take to your, final place. But no, you want to let some people know that I didn't go where I was supposed to go because I was this, and then now, look at what is happening. But my question is, I don't know if I read the news correct. yesterday, didn't the committee say that he spent his time in jail?
Hmm.
And they said that he enjoyed privileges. So he enjoyed privileges. So I'm wondering how. So Bob didn't come to testify. We don't have any information of him giving them any information. So where did this investigation? How did they conclude this investigation? And then him now trying to flee. When they're saying that, oh, he's done nothing wrong, that he served his term where he's supposed to be, he just enjoyed privileges. The way they're saying it is like there's nothing wrong with that. So why was he fleeing? Why was he leaving town? Because now I'm confused. I'm like, is there something? Because the report came out yesterday.
And even I am a bit worried. Even I am a bit worried. Why would he?
You were talking, so I was listening.
Yeah, I'm saying even I am a bit worried. Why would he want to leave town through the back doors? Something is not adding up.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Can I say something to that?
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. My suspicion is simple. They have hinted him something. They have hinted him. Yeah, obviously, he has an information that we don't have. Yes. And I'm sure that they just said to him. And remember, with his once best friend, he hasn't been out of the country for a good number of at least 2 years or 3 now. He hasn't been out of the country. So all of a sudden, he wants to leave and is leaving at midnight. So what I was saying regarding my suspicion is not even about him. The Godfather is trying to avoid this guy coming to testify or his name being continually dragged. So if he is not able to testify, all this will be but they know that if they put this, they're probably telling him to leave town because if they put him on the stand, he's going to blab. He's not saying. It's not even about him. It's about the Godfather. Yeah, you asked him, were you in a female or male prison? He was like, oh, that's deep. I was in the male prison and I enjoyed it. Now, contrary to what the prison is saying, he said he stayed in the male facility and he enjoyed it because they treated him so well. They were giving him stuff. And then the prison controller came and said, oh, because he had a female, they couldn't. And then the committee has rushed the investigation, came up with a conclusion without him testifying, and they're feeding us that information and do this. She's trying to leave town. They contradicted themselves. They've anticipated what might happen. They have seen the way this case is going because obviously he was meant to have apologized. He didn't. If they take it forward, they will call witnesses, whatever. And don't forget, we're with VDM. We still don't know about the second tape. He hasn't released it to us, so don't forget. We don't even know what VDM has. So the best way they are trying to do now is for this our friend to japa so that at least there won't be evidence. He talked. I'm sure there are even more people that he spoke to while he wasn't meant to be talking to people. There will be a lot of tape out there from the kind of person that he is, because I understand him being bored, because to be honest, to be somewhere, because that's just confinement where you're not talking. I understand him being bored, but you should know that this thing is like top secret. There are things that will happen that, listen, I borrowed money from when I say my right ventricle, this person is my person. I could not sleep. I needed the money, and my bank. I wanted to take out money, but I couldn't take out money from my bank. Didn't know what was happening, so she stepped in, and I just could not rest until that money. I was. Then I said, "Babe, please, just bear with me." bear with me. That's come and say to your guy 2 million or 1 million and say, guy, please bear with me. It wouldn't have gone, this far. And now, look at the mess.
And do you know that, okay, we are focusing on Bob. It's not only about Bob alone.
Okay, guys, we're having a lot of network issues. I think we're going to end here. I'm so sad I can't bring anybody.
Oh, it's not hearing us. What VDM has, they don't know. So,
what VDM has, we don't know. Secondly, the EFCC, they dropped the count of money laundering. Have they been able to put together his income to reflect his spendings, his lifestyle?
No, it wasn't in his account. It was his brother's account. And then the VDM has told them to check the account. That let's see if the money is so. It's all.
No. It's not about the money now. It's about in Pinnock Estate. What does he do? He's an influencer. How many people has he influenced for in a whole year, 2 years? What is the income?
100 million.
Yes, what is
100 million?
Listen. I'm not saying it's not charging, but what I'm saying is anybody can stand and say all this. But we need proof. Will you not be paying taxes? Will you not be paying taxes? So what taxes has he paid over these 1,200 million, 1 million, 1 billion he kept talking about? If you want to tell us about your income that is enabling all this lifestyle, you were able to build a house in Pinnock Estate or buy a land in Pinnock Estate. Do you know how much that is? So how much does he earn in a year? How much influences has he been, how much taxes has he been paying? All these things will come to limelight. So I'm trying to tell you that ESCC have a case themselves to answer. So everybody is trying to rubbish this case to dodge from all these allegations. ESCC, that I'm sure they could not defend. Secondly, the godfatherism, they don't want names mentioned anymore. Now, with the VDM tape, we don't know all other names that were mentioned. So all of them
my dear brother, up. Can you exit? My brother, can you exit?
He's on the radio.
Okay, what is your name? Nkiru, what's your handle?
Oh, gorgeous. Do you want me to exit?
No. I want to know what his handle is so I can see if I can remove him here, which I've done. I didn't want to remove you. I was enjoying your contribution because he's not talking. Then Shades of Grains wanted to come. Shades of Grain, are you still interested in coming? Shades of Grain, send me a request. Okay, guys.
Daddy, I'm from the same place as your wife. She's from Mocha now.
Are you serious? She's here listening to you.
Yeah.
Doing her work by the side. Greet her in you people's village language.
Yes, so. And I think you were maybe 2 years or so my senior in UI.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Somebody said, watching dude is a waste of time. I can't sit back and be watching him trading insults. It's too childish. So what are you doing on my live? Let me just help. As in, me, I'm not going to even shake it for them. I just remove them from the live.
Hold on. Let me tell you what they do on this live. I've been following you for ages. You see, one of them like that, we throw all these tantrums because they wanted your reaction. Then they enjoy when you shake it for them in Yoruba.
As long as I'm getting paid at the end of the day. As long as I'm getting paid at the end of the day.
That's when they wind you up.
As long as I'm getting paid at the end of the day, I'm not angry. Exactly. Wind me up, I go curse you.
Intentionally wind you up.
I mean, I don't mind.
They want you to shake in Yoruba.
They like Yoruba.
Just stop blocking them because that's what they want. So you give them a dose of what they want.
Come, do you speak Yoruba, Nkiru? Do you speak Yoruba?
I understand Yoruba very well. I speak like a non-Yoruba.
Oh, okay. Because you lived in Ibadan. You tried now. You tried very well. You over try, Seth. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, my sister. I'm proud of you. Anyway, guys. Thank you very much. You speak Hausa too?
Good evening, Daddy Freeze.
Okay, good evening, my sister. What are your thoughts?
Oh, wow, really? My sisters have actually said it all because, and you to the prayer you made the other time. It's
my
a
love,
very lovely
audio, please. Don't be angry.
For me, at the beginning of this issue, I felt Bob was too confident and believed nothing was going to happen. So the first meeting that they had, that he did not attend, after the meeting, he still felt nothing is going to happen. So I think after calling him for the second meeting, that was when he knew, okay, I think this issue isn't going to die down soon. And that is why he had just decided to flee, I was really surprised yesterday when I heard they saw him at the Seme, and I laughed. And when I heard it was that he was caught and hold. But for me, I think I joined your live sometimes ago. I think he talks too much, actually, the way you said. And we should be mindful of what we say. And it is not everybody we have to talk to, because you don't know who is your friend, you don't know who are your enemies. So it was just, and then he actually wanted to tell people that, okay, I didn't go to prison. I'm a big boy. Nothing is going to happen. So that is what actually dragged him to this mess. You understand? So for me, I just feel that we should be mindful of who we talk to and the people we associate with, because everybody is not our friend. So that is what I just have to say.
There's a lot of noise where you are calling from.
The person was a friend to him. The person was a friend to give someone 4 million. You understand?
The person try now.
4 million.
Yes, of course he tried. And I think the person actually knows the kind of person he is. That is the reason why he had to record his conversation.
His reputation precedes him.
Do
you understand? People they already know, because really, if I'm not suspicious, then I won't be recording you. But I already suspect that this person, based on, you understand? That's why they were recording, why he was being recorded. It's his reputation. So the guy wanted to hold something to be like, this is what I need for you to be sure that I'll get my money back. And it didn't even work until he was threatened to, to bring it out to the public. That's when he...
Yeah, it was too big to apologize. I don't even know who he is. For you to now say you didn't say it, it's so obvious. They were just saying AI. Me, from the beginning, I never...
AI. If you listen to AI, you will know, because you even hear the share, she'll get, as in, all the... I don't have what to say AI is there.
It was so glaring.
It's so glaring.
So instead, what he should have done was just let everything go. Just do what you're supposed to do and don't drag people into your mess, because this is messy. Really, it's becoming messy. Bobrisky, somebody said Bobrisky is pregnant. Don't stress her.
I'm feeling for him, I'm like, well, as we speak now, I'm like, his state of mind. But then you'll be here thinking for him or feeling for him, and then he comes out and does something silly again. Do you know that when he came out, whether you went to, you went to the lodge or you went to the prison, if it was somebody that was being advised or somebody that has a okolo, you will take 1 month, just chill. Don't come and say anything. The party was not necessary. What was the party for? You're owing somebody 4 million. You're doing party where you have cake of 15 million. Even me, I go vex. In fact, if they owe me 2,000, you do party of cake 5 million. I will be like, dude, can I have my money? You know. What was the party for? What was all that boat
Abby?
Well, you don't need that. You don't need that necessary, yeah.
Like I said, Bob is the weapon fashioned against. I mean, Idris is the weapon fashioned against Idris. All right, guys, this is how far we can go. I'll talk to you guys later. God bless you all. See you later. God bless you guys. I love you all. Guy, babe, network, you're